Hey guys, welcome to the final game of Group B in the Euro 2012 Simulator. Now I say final game, and that's because what's happening here is we have the two games kicking off at the same time. Now this is called the slight problem. Now last time I touched on the add new manager trick, which is what you can do is if you go to here, add new manager, you can of course add another person, and you can watch one game and whilst you're at the other. There is a problem in this one that it won't work because the two games are going on at the same time, which means we can't actually view them. I didn't actually know about this. I thought that the two. What happened was initially I thought the fixtures. If you look at the fixtures now as the stand, I think. At least at the time we're recording this, I'm doing this on the Thursday, the day Ireland play Spain. The fixtures are all starting at 7:45. That is, I think GMT anyway. Whatever it is, I don't know. It says 7:45 anyway for me. If you're not in GMT, then I don't know. But yeah, they are all the same time. Now I don't know if that is actually going to be the case when the games actually play. Whether they both play at the same time as in here. So I am just going to assume then that they are, or whether the TV rights haven't been distributed for the times yet. I don't know whether they play each other at the same time. We'll have to see. So now what this means is I have to pick and choose one game. Now if we look at Group B, I can't, so let's have a look. Norway and England are actually top at the moment. Portugal are pretty much and actually are out. So what we're going to do instead is watch Poland versus England. What this will mean is then we can see, obviously, Norway. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see Norway. They could possibly lose to Portugal. I doubt that. And England, Poland, pretty much on a shootout, I guess. So we're going to watch the Poland-England game. We will also see the goals for the Norway-Portugal game. Don't worry, Norway and Portugal fans. You will see your goals, but unfortunately, I have to choose one. One, I'm English. Not that I care that I'm not supporting England, but whatever. And number two, it looks like the better game. And three, it seems to matter more in the group when you consider Portugal are out. So that's my reasons. Let's go to it then. Let's not, because it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. There we go. Got some news. Hang on. Scottish season review. No one cares about that. Come on. Let's play the game. There we go. So this is essentially a shootout, I guess. What it seems to be at the moment, unless Portugal do these two a favour and knock potentially Norway out, is unless there's a draw or something, then a lot can happen. What we'll have live scores and the group table up at the same time as well. Hopefully, if I can fit it in. And yeah, so now of course it is the third game. Wayne Rooney will of course be back for the Ukraine game. Stuart Downing is playing, which is quite funny, although he has not played yet. I don't think. I can only assume he hasn't played yet. I'm hoping anyway. When of course England play Sweden. I'm trying to think, is that the actual game today? No, it's not. Of course it's not. It's the Group A games. I'm talking rubbish. Poland, of course, are playing. Huddleston, which is weird. He didn't even get anywhere near selection for the Euros, but whatever. Lampard, of course, is out. And Kyle Walker there and Peter Crouch. I should point out, by the way, Peter Crouch won. Oh, yeah, let me just show you this. Look at that. How has that happened? Let me just show you real quick. I know I'm taking it away from the game here, but this is apparently what happened. David Moyes, by the way, which is really funny, is now the Stoke manager. I genuinely don't even know what's going on here. Man City finished 5th. Wolves finished fucking 7th. Swansea got relegated. It got fair enough with Blackburn. But what is going on with all this? Wolves, who got relegated, came 7th. I know this is not completely relevant, but what I'm going to show you is the stats. This is what's relevant. Peter Crouch came first, and the highest goal. He had the highest amount of goals scored, basically. And Luis Suarez came second. How? Darren Bent came third. Shane Long came joint fourth. Bobby Zamora joined 7th. What the fuck? This is not completely irrelevant now. I'm like, of course it's not. No, but that is insane. That's why Crouch is being picked, I should point out. I think if Carroll was there, he'd still get picked. So, yeah, that's why he's playing. Of course, we've got Lewandowski playing there, as I've talked about several times. I can't see the guy who scores. Hang on. Benkowski. No, who scored the other day? Majewski. No, I don't know. Where is he? I don't know. Never mind. Who scored that great goal against Russia? A really good goal, that. Anyway, let's click on and let's not, because it's crashing again. Stop crashing. Anyway, before we start, John Terry is set to win his 80th cap for England. Ooh. Let's start. Come on, game. Stop fucking me around. Come on. It wants to crash at any given opportunity. Now, before that, we are going to have the latest scores and the league table. Yes, that's fine. Let me just move this down here. I can't. No. Can I not shrink it? No, never mind. Let's do it anyway. So yeah, we'll obviously see if Norway or Portugal score. We'll see what effect that has on the league. That is, as it stands, to say both teams are currently 0-0. I should point out. So obviously that means both teams have a point. Oh, sorry, all teams have a point. And so who do I think then is going to qualify from Group A as it stands? Oh, Downing, decent ball in. Something I should have never said this season. No, to be fair, he's had the occasional one. I'll give him that. Sorry, as I was saying, who do I think will qualify? Poland do have it all to do, and that's 1-0. It's Peter Crouch. What? I don't know either. I don't know. I don't get Crouch, but there you go. Why he's so good. What was I saying? Yeah, sorry. Who's going to win Group A? I would like to see Poland do well, but you know it is going to be a bit tricky then versus the Czechs. You know, I mean, we did see how the Czechs weren't that great. They got really done over by the Russians. Look at that; they've got a player off as well. That is interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Poland and Russia may very well qualify. I think Poland have a genuine chance. They've got to work for it. They'll have to work hard for it. I'm not too sure about a score. And that's a good save from Lewandowski by Hart and Tom Huddleston. Nope, I thought he was going to take the free kick. I was very confused. But Poland now need to. They really do need to get something in, because Norway, as I say, are drawing. But Portugal can do them a favour. Even then, actually, it wouldn't be much of a favour. So it does look like Norway are going through at the moment. You can't even see that. That's really annoying. Let's minimise it. Yeah, that'll work. Whilst Poland are on the attack. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I keep getting sidetracked by the game. So as I say, Poland and Russia for me to qualify, Greece and Czech Republic to go out. I think Poland will beat the Czechs. I reckon Lewandowski will get 2. And I also think Russia will absolutely destroy the Greeks, about 5-0. Not at all been impressed by Greece, as I say, so far. Bit of a letdown, to be honest. Oh, and that was a decent effort, but Joe Hart caught that. It was always dipping. And Portugal have taken the lead against Norway. That won't have too much of an effect as it stands. But obviously, if Poland do get a goal back, they will leapfrog Norway. Excuse me. So Poland and Portugal currently on 3 points. I mean, you look how well Poland have done, and you see how crap Portugal have done. It doesn't really do them justice, does it? But it's all England at the moment, who are, well, nearest makes no difference, qualified at the moment. Well, at least as it currently stands, very clearly. There's still a chance for Poland to get back into this with Lewandowski with a terrible effort. But we are approaching half time, and it's still as you were. England and Norway lead. And England and Norway are the ones going through. Let's start the second half then. Oh, excuse me. It's interesting to see Downing as number 23. I wonder if that means he was the last one to be selected. Usually 23 means they're the last ones to be selected. To minimise this, so we can see this corner from Stuart Downing. Not expecting miracles here. Watch this delivery just be terrible. See? I've got no faith in Downing at all anymore. I've lost it completely. So let's get back to the scores here. Still 1-0 Portugal. And Aaron Lennon this time, who I think should have been selected as well. Obviously, I'm not going to criticise Hodgson's selection because he wasn't in the job particularly long when he chose it, so I'm not going to moan. But he, as a person, I have a problem with a few. I would argue that should have been selected. Obviously, Cal Walker should have been as well, but obviously he was injured, so I'm going to give him a break on that. And it does appear to be very comfortable for England at the moment. Saying that though, here are Poland. That was Lewandowski's chance here. But Joe Hart, very good save again. It wasn't a really good save. It was down his throat, really, wasn't it? But he's holding stern. He's holding very tall at the moment. Very stern and tall, Joe Hart. Doing very well, at least in the goal here for this game. But it's still 1-0 Portugal. It does give Poland a chance. Back into the game with Obranak, and it is Poland who score now. They've got a way back into this. And as it currently stands then, that has thrown the group way back. All to play for again. Obranak with a free kick. We've got just over half an hour to go. And, well, it's not enough for Poland. Not sure if it goes on goals against or goals for, but as it stands, Norway are still going through purely, at least as far as I can see on the fact at the moment, at least, they've conceded one less goal. Now, if Portugal score again, or Poland score again for that matter, Poland, they will actually be going through. Well, Poland, that is a terrible effort. So it's all to play for in the last half hour of the group, for Group B. I have 8 minutes of power left. That's not good. Right, now just plug in. Here's a chance for Lewandowski. Oof. Very close indeed. Still, England can of course go out. I mean, I said earlier, they're just as well through here. That is absolutely not the case. Norway have equalised. Morten Gams Pedersen yet again. What a beast this guy is. He's not even in the fucking tournament. Oh dear. No, it is Steven Gerrard. What can he do? Nothing really, deflected. And that has sent Portugal way back down to 1 point. And Norway have actually leapfrogged England now. So England needs a goal if they're going to get top here. Poland just to put behind with 15 minutes to go. Let's minimise this. They want a penalty. It's not going to happen, is it, lads? So now really just wasting time, I suppose. Because, this really is on a knife edge now. Still England's to lose here. And knowing England, they will lose it. We just know they will. Gareth Barry, of course he doesn't rate. Michael Carrick, are you serious? Good lord. In my opinion, Michael Carrick, pretty overrated. He's number 7 as well. That's just insulting. And Gerrard arriving, but still no finish. So both games 1-1. Majewski with a free kick. That's good enough for Poland. Chance again for Obranak maybe from another free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar and that's been headed away. Oh my goodness, England well living on the edge here. Last 10 minutes. They looked very comfortable going through, but now they're right on. Oh, I thought that may have been a penalty. Just 10 minutes to go. If you want to include added time. England now going for it. Oh, it's up in a break, is it? It still is. Rooney, Lennon. It's absolutely all up in the air at the moment. It still really is for qualification now for Poland. They've really got to go for it. Rooney, though, is offside. Well, these England need to start wasting some time now. Chance here for Poland from this corner. Can't see it. Hang on, let me get rid of that. Majewski, that's cleared away by Cole. Rooney, though, battling for it. This is what England really have missed in real life. Look at this charge from Rooney. Oh, and it's very nearly. Very, very nearly. For Rooney there. Poland's still going for it though. England's scrapping like mad. Alright, game. Oh, it's a corner. Alright, computer, I'll plug me things. Plug myself in a minute. And here's Lewandowski with a shot and Hart. How many penalties do they want? Lescott, that's twice. It's really starting to get on my nerves now. How many sort of player is furious with the ref? He wants a foul given for the. He wants a penalty given for the foul. It's so look, there's another one. Fuck off! Seriously, it's irritating me now. It's still 1-1. I think it's going away slowly for Poland. England need a goal now if they want to finish top of this group and get the supposed easier draw. England wasting time here. You haven't sent too many men forward. This is it. Come on, Barry. I have to put this one in eventually. There you go. Chesney claims 90 seconds to go for Poland. And that is an absolutely god-awful header. Alright, games, calm down. I know I have 4 minutes left. This game's only got 1. Do the maths. Come on. Kyle Walker wants to just waste time, England. Oh, well, for God's sake. Alright. There's the bastard plug. There you go. Right, and we are up to the 3 minutes. It does look like England are going through and Poland are out. And, well, Norway had a man sent off there. That could affect them. So Norway going to finish top of the group with England second. Excellent game. There was about 4 penalty shouts. Strange. Anyway. Patriot. That's funny. I'm not patriotic at all. Anyway, so there you go. That is Group B sorted. England and Norway have qualified. We're starting to see a few teams qualify now. We'll also now have a look at the goals between Norway and Portugal real quick. This was real. Look how many yellow cards there were for Norway. That could be very, very costly for them. Of course, it is 2 yellow cards in the tournament, and you're suspended for the next game. So that could be costly. Let's go to this. So yeah, that could have a bit of an impact for Norway next game. Portugal, one of the few people here who thought they might have a chance, actually losing out. Moutinho is going to shoot. He's not going to shoot from there. Surely, I was going to say. He's going to make the run into the box. No, he's not. Oh, that's a great finish. Yeah, look how many yellow cards took place there. Look at that. Then it also comes into a red card at the end. Anyway, that's a really good goal from Moutinho. One-time Everton target, I remember. Still actually targeted by them. He still won him. Anyway, this is Mortengam's Pedersen again. It broke nicely for him, and well, he's just getting all the luck, isn't he? Mortengam's Pedersen. Dear me. Anyway, that is that. So, that is Group B. Sorted. England and Norway are both going through. Poland, very, very close, but unfortunately could not make it, and Portugal only finishing with the very, very poor 1 point. So join me tomorrow then for the next game, which is going to be Croatia, Ireland, and Ukraine, Italy. Should make for some very, very interesting games indeed. We'll just have to have a look at Group A then. Let's see real quick who's qualified. So Italy, I think we may have to do then Croatia, Ireland. I think we'll watch some Croatia, Ireland. So thanks for watching, lads. Give the video a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow then for the Croatia, Ireland game. Bye bye for now.